and angel fly within my life, beside me in all I do.
Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly angel reading for May 1st through to the 7th. It is a brand new month. It's also Beltane, the festival of Beltane. It is crazy how quickly this year is flying by, but I wish you a beautiful month. I am going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh, Valentine and Doreen. So let's see what they have to say for us, first of all, for Monday and Tuesday. Alright, I'm loving this card from Monday and Tuesday, the beginning of the week. Page of Earth. It can mean that this is a scholarly person, dependable, patient, successful. It could also be, of course, that this is you and these are the qualities that they're asking you to bring out this week. I always kind of notice the word patient with this card. So if you're wanting to move ahead, just a little bit more patience is required. But look at the beautiful magic around this card. It says good news about financial matters. Yay, exciting. It says wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So this could absolutely mean several different things, but is very much about our earthly lives this week. So if you are wanting to feel more supported and you're waiting for some news around your money, then this is a great sign. It's also a wonderful sign if you are wanting to progress, if you are wanting to push yourself past your comfort zone and learn something new, to take on a new project, something like that. So if you've been thinking about that and you're wondering whether that is a good time, then go ahead. Remember that we're still in Mercury retrograde. Sometimes we always think like, oh, I can't do anything until that's over. It's actually going to be over for the most part by the end of this week, even though we still deal with some of the shadow of it going backwards. It is going to mainly feel like we can move forward at the end of the week. So it doesn't mean that you have to delay any of this, by the way. This is saying that you are taken care of if you are asking for the money to do something different, if you are waiting to feel like you need to make a decision around this area of your life. Go ahead, because you are supported and it is a great choice for you. Okay, if you're not thinking of doing those things, or you can't feel where it would relate to you, then perhaps you're going to be surprised with your finances this week, which is always a good thing. Okay, so here is the card for the middle of the week. King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Now it's interesting because we just have the page. This is the King of Water, so it's more emotional. But remembering again, these are the qualities and the traits that you may find that you want to bring out this week, or that you'll feel more drawn towards, perhaps, especially if you are one of those people that is wanting to go ahead and make a commitment to a new area of study, or something financial like we were just talking about at the beginning of the week. This is saying that you are going to be surrounded by the right people to support you with this endeavour. The card says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, and it can also mean charity work. So this is really interesting because sometimes very often, the two things that I find, if people come to me and say, Anna, can you ask the angels if this is a good idea? I've had this idea for a while, but I'm not sure. What they're really usually saying is, is this going to be a good decision financially? Am I going to be provided for? And also, can I feel actually supported, emotionally with it? Am I doing this with the right people? Am I surrounded by the right support? Am I even supported doing this? And these cards are really saying, yes, 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 we can really trust what we are being guided to do right now. It's not like the idea just kind of suddenly fell into our heads. These ideas, these inspirations, these projects, these opportunities that come to us don't just come randomly, and if they are being given to us, we can also trust that we are provided for, not only materially as the first card says, but also emotionally too. If you are someone who is particularly interested in helping charities or foundations, organizations that really mean something to you, this is a beautiful card. Perhaps you want to do some fundraising. Maybe you want to donate some money. Whatever it is, it's a beautiful way to give back to the community as well. If you feel like you want to do something with the financial support that you are being given, also remembering this beautiful card also reminds me of if we allow ourselves to be supported, if we say yes to money, to abundance, to support, to opportunities, then we can actually give more to others. So if you're feeling a little bit guilty sometimes about asking for that support, feeling like you have enough, or it's selfish to ask, or who am I to want to do that, remember, if you really take care of yourself, then you're always going to be able to be a philanthropist, or do the things that you want to that are close to your heart, or give to a friend, give to a neighbor, whatever it is. But as you receive, the flow continues because you can give more. Okay, so I hope that helps you shift your mindset around money. It feels like an important time for us to really say yes, knowing that as we say yes, we can say yes to others too. All right, so here we go. This is an interesting card for the end of the week. It's renewal, Archangel Jeremiah. Review and evaluate. This card has come up before, actually, only a few weeks ago. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. It was interesting because we are going to be moving in a new direction. Mercury is going direct by, I believe it's the weekend, so this is absolutely perfect. It's saying go right ahead. Perhaps there have been things that have happened in the last few weeks when we've been more quiet and inner and reviewing things. Perhaps we've been taking a lot of time out for ourselves. Maybe we're just wanting to just say, hey, that doesn't work for me anymore. I'm going to do something different. Or perhaps you've been really waiting for the right time and they're saying, this is going to be a beautiful weekend to say, I'm moving ahead. I am going ahead with my plans. I'm ready. So yes, of course, there's always a time to be still and to wait, to listen. We've been doing a lot of that in the last few weeks. This is saying we can go ahead, having looked at all of the details, having really looked at what's not working, what is working in our lives. We're going to really feel that movement starting to kick in by the time we get to the weekend. So that's beautiful. You can ask Jeremiah to help you to make those choices. What's going to be left behind? What are you going to progress with? Where is it that your heart is calling you to move ahead? It could actually even be a physical move. Remember, we're talking about being really provided for in these moments. So if you feel like that includes you just changing things on a really practical physical level, absolutely you can do that knowing you're supported, and also make sure that you're asking for help personally and emotionally too, because that has also been part of this reading this week. So I hope that helps you. It feels like we're going to really start to feel a shift in energy by the time it gets to the weekend. In the meantime, just say yes to that good news financially that's going to come in the next couple of days, because that is really exciting, and it's really time for us to drop the guilt, drop the shame, drop the drama around money, and really allow us to have a different experience of it, because ultimately it is energy. But it is the energy that allows us to do a lot of things here on the earth. If we didn't have bills, of course, we wouldn't have to worry about it, but we do, and it is part of the human experience. So allow yourself to be provided for. Allow yourself to be surprised about the unexpected ways that money can come to you. And if you are feeling like you want to take a a class or do something new, then you can really ask and trust that you're going to be provided for in that way. So rather than going, oh, I want to make that change, I want to make that choice, and don't know how it's going to happen or what's going to be for me or whether I can do it. Really go into your heart, ask about what you want first, and then let God and the angels deal with the how. It sounds really simple, but it's very much a trust and faith thing going on right now. And actually, I will take this opportunity to say I'm going to be teaching my certified angelic connection practitioner course on the 20th and 21st of May. There's still places here in England. It's a beautiful centre called Corana Centre in West Sussex, here near where I live. We're going to be spending 2 days teaching you how to connect with the angels, to give angel readings to yourself and others. I'm going to be teaching how to take care of your energy, how to really recognize your spiritual gifts and to trust them, clearing out the old, really giving you the opportunity to, in a way, do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is sharing messages from the angels. So if you are feeling guided to check that out, you can do so on my website, which is below here, annagracetaylor.com. There's also plenty of details on my Facebook page about it. I would be happy to hear from you if you want to ask me any questions. And it's always a really fun, healing, transformational experience. So if you're feeling guided, I always say, you might even know why, but it's always a good idea to follow that call. And I always trust that whoever's meant to be there will be. So let me know if that is you. And if not, I look forward to hearing from you anyway. It's always a pleasure to receive your messages, and I do the best I can to answer as many as possible. If you would like an angel reading to support you at this time, you can contact me on my website or through Facebook, which is the link at the bottom of this video. Much love to you all. Bye bye for now.